Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob. Today we're going to be cooking some steaks on my new Lodge Sportsman's Pro grill. So this little guy is about 17, it's like 16 and a half by 9 for the grate. It has vents going all the way through for a nice cross breeze to get the charcoal lit nice and keep it going. It weighs in at about 30 pounds, 33, and it gets super hot at the bottom. So you want to make sure the table you have it on isn't made out of wood or plastic. Today we're going to be putting it on, this is a 16 by 16 patio block. I think that was $5. It's going to hang off a tiny bit, but not that much. The rails are actually right on it. And then the sliding vent guy is what hangs over. The entire thing hangs over maybe about an inch on each side, 2 inches. That's all right. And it's chilly out here. For instance, what's something been out here a while? 34 degrees, oops, I wasn't on camera. 34, 33. So I just brought this stone out. Had that inside. It's getting down there though, 42 already. So it's gonna be super fun to cook on today. I love these little grills. I think last week I did a video on the Smoky Joe in Mocha. That was so cool. I got it for $19 on Amazon. The sale's over, I think. I think they said they ran out. But anyway, other than that, this is going to be fun. I also got the kickoff model from Lodge, so that's going to be the next video. That's like a circular one that's maybe 15 or so inches in diameter. Huge, heavy thing. So we're going to play with that next week. Anyway, today we're going to cook some steaks. Got them from the local butcher because that's where you should buy them. Don't give money to the big four. You're just getting shit meat and you're not getting it nice and thick like you like. Anyway, let's get this steak ready and then we'll start lighting some fires. All right, so wait until you see these steaks. These guys are thick, probably about 1.25 inches and about 1.5 pounds each. All right, let's get these guys open. Beautiful. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, pat them down. Get all the moisture off of there. Whoop. All right, your turn. All right, nice and dry. So yeah, these guys straight from the butcher. I think it ended up being about $22 a pound, which if you compare that to the Giant food store across the street, they're charging between 19, I saw 19, I also saw 22. So it's basically the same price as what you're getting from the food store, at least around me. And I know this cow was mooing last week less than a mile from here. Putting some avocado oil on there. These are gonna be so good. All right, seasoning. We're just gonna use a little salt, pepper, garlic. Almost time to fill that back up. And that's it. I'm gonna let these guys sit in the kitchen here for a little bit while we get the charcoal ready in the grill. All right, I've got a chimney up to about here. A little more. There's probably too much in there. That's fine. I probably could have done that before we touched the steak, huh? That's all right. We're just here to have fun. Doesn't matter. All right, those coals are about ready. Next thing I want to do is wipe these grates with a little bit of avocado oil. This comes seasoned already, but you know, doesn't hurt. There we go. Ooh. It also cleaned it right there. It's all good. We don't care. Boop in the fire pit. All right, let's get some charcoal in here. All right, so here's the hope that the cast iron doesn't crack from thermo shock, because right now it's about 35 degrees outside. Well, that's good. All right, we're looking good so far. I'm going to use my handy dandy rebar to kind of move these guys around so it's pretty even, and it looks pretty even. And I have the vents all the way open. You can see. Let's go ahead and put on the grate. We're going to let that heat up. Right now the grate is at, where is it? 40. All right, I ended up putting the rest of the charcoal in there anyway. It just seems like the grates are so far away from the charcoal, but we'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and put this steak on. All right, let's see what the grates are here. Oh yeah, we're doing like 530 on the part right there. Let's see what we do here. Ready? All right, it's been about 4 minutes. I'm gonna do it the same way I do it on the regular grill, except the timing's a little off. Boy, you stuck a little bit, you little sneaking guy. All right, that's been about 4 minutes on that side. Now we're gonna flip them. Woo! All right. I was hoping there'd be some fancy grill marks. I think we're done twisting. All right, let's see what they are. In the center, we're looking about 93. In the center, we're looking about 980 to 81. So this patio block is about 116, 117. The metal at the base is hitting about 260 something. Nope, 279, 280. Underneath here, looking at about 138. Can I hit it? 189, 190 directly underneath it. So you definitely want to have some kind of barrier between this and whatever you're having this on, unless it's the ground. All right, so now I'm just gonna temp these guys until they hit about 125 in the middle, and I'll bring them in, let them rest. See you guys inside. All right, we're back inside where it's nice and warm, and the steak's been resting for about 10 minutes. Let's pick one and cut into it. All right, here we go. Woo, look at that. I know the lighting inside here isn't as great as it could be, but I'm excited. I should have sharpened this knife. Here, here, and we're done. All right. Let's space them a little bit. Ooh, we got that cool steakhouse look. Actually, I don't know if they do this in a steakhouse. I haven't been in a steakhouse in forever. I'm currently at my steakhouse. How's that? This is how we do it at my steakhouse. Anyway, let's pick one of these. Oh, looks so good. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. Yeah, look at this. Look at that color. Perfect. So my final thoughts on this grill. I love it. Some things. When you're done, you still got super hot coals sitting in there. You can close off the vents at the bottom, but the whole top is open, right? So it's just gonna continue to, you're not gonna save any charcoal. But you know what you could do? Most people using this are gonna be camping, right? When do you cook food? Well, morning, noon, and night. Anyway, pretend you're cooking at night, boom, instant campfire when you're done cooking. So, hey, it's about 30 pounds. That thing's fun to use though. You know, it was plenty hot up top. I was kind of scared it wasn't gonna be, but it was great. So I think they're about 150 bucks on Amazon. I think the price goes up and down. I think the highest it goes is 150. Anyway, I'll put a link down below. Go check it out. Read up some more about it and look at some reviews. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. I sure had fun making it. Leave some comments below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.